Hello, and welcome to the second part of conversations with Buck Angel about phalloplasty. In this conversation, I am explaining the second stage of the 5-stage procedure and also telling a little bit about the complications in the first stage. So, please welcome, have a happy new year, and enjoy this video.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Wow. wow. I mean, okay, I just woke up because I have to meet here with Demi, who's the trans guy getting bottom surgery. So I'm going to bring him on again for a nice little chat so we can continue the talk about how his bottom surgery is working out and what's happening with him. So I'm just saying hi first, but I'm still drinking my coffee and I'm not full on aware yet. But let's get this party started. So I'll wait for him to come on. I hope everyone had a safe, beautiful New Year's. I hope that you're making some intentions for this year. I know everybody always makes intentions and no one ever follows through, including me. It's a real thing. But let's make some awesome intentions and try to create a better space for the new year. Because last year, I think everyone had a shitty last year. I don't think I know one person that is upset about losing last year. So, hi everybody, nice to see you. So I'm going to wait for Demi to come on here. And then, so if you don't know Demi, he's a guy, a trans man from Russia who moved to Berlin, to Germany. Because as you know, Russia is not the best place for LGBT people. So he moved to Germany, where he lives now. So I'm just waiting for him. Sorry, no, I can't bring you on yet. I'm going to bring Demi on. So he's going to talk about the second part of getting his surgery. I think last week we had a conversation with him about the first part of his bottom surgery. And now we're going to talk to him about, I think, the second part of his bottom surgery. Because I know there's a lot of guys out there who are thinking about getting the bottom surgery. And I think you all should have a space to learn the pros and cons of getting bottom surgery or keeping what you were born with, or not getting bottom surgery and keeping what you're born with, or getting bottom surgery and deciding it was the wrong choice, or not getting bottom surgery and deciding that that's the wrong choice. You know, there's a lot of options for you guys out there now. You can or cannot, whatever you choose to do. As you all know, I chose not to get bottom surgery. It doesn't mean it's not right for you if you want to get bottom surgery, but what Trampa wants to make sure is that you have all the tools to make the right choices. If you don't have all the tools to make the right choices, how do you make the right choices? Maybe bottom surgery isn't for you. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for the other person. Or maybe bottom surgery is for you. Hey kiddo, I see you. Request to join me, Demi. Request to join me. So that's why it's really important for us to talk to Demi, because he's going to explain to you why he chose to do it, how the process is going for him, and why it's changing his life. And I can tell you why I choose not to get bottom surgery. I'll never get bottom surgery. I don't want it. I'm perfectly okay with how I am. But if you see two guys, one with bottom surgery and one without, and we're both happy in our choices, good morning, friend, then you get to make that choice. What choice is good for you? But if you're only ever seeing people speak on one side, how do you know which is right for you? I don't think we talk enough. Honestly, I don't think we talk enough about bottom surgery, and I don't think we have enough men out there who have had bottom surgery who speak openly about it. And it's why I feel so blessed to have Demi come on and talk about his experiences without any what's the word I'm looking for? Any non-desire to educate. He likes to educate. And as you know, I like to educate too. And I think it's really important that some of us want to educate. Education isn't for everybody, and you shouldn't be doing it if it's not important to you. But for Demi, it's important for him to show how his surgery is working for him and the processes. Where are you, Demi? Come on. Hold on, I don't see you. Are you requesting me, Demi? Where are you? Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all. Did you all have a really good New Year's? And what did you guys do? while we're waiting for Demi. So I saw him come on. I might have a slow connection. So anyway, I don't know how many of you guys out there are thinking about getting bottom surgery. I see a much... Oh, you did? Okay, hold on one second. I didn't see you. I don't see you. Okay, hold on. Here. Let's see if that works. Okay. I think I just requested you.
Yes. There, now it works. Hi.
Hi, Guy. So, listen, tell us about what's going on. You were just in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Well, this is a very unpredictable journey, the phalloplasty journey. You see, you have to know that there are many complications on the way which can happen. And yeah, that's why we're talking, to share these experiences.
Yes.
So, well, how do you wish to go on? Because the first time we spoke about the first stage, and I can, of course, speak about the complication I just had, but then we jump into future. So we could speak about the second.
Yeah, let's put the complication over here, but you had a complication.
Right.
What
I did.
Everybody to know. But what I would like to do now is pick up where we left off. So if you could, first off, good morning.
Hi. It's actually evening in Germany.
And evening. But if you could, start from where we left off, that would be fantastic.
Definitely. Okay, so yes, good morning and good time of the day, everybody, wherever you are on the globe. I'm Dimi, I'm 38, and I'm doing the phalloplasty and in Germany. And in Germany, at my hospital, with those doctors I am with, there are 5 stages. And the first stage we have spoke about last time. So if you want to check it out, look, it's in IGTV on Bach Angel's channel. It's on my channel, Tea Time, on YouTube. So today we're going to speak about the second stage. And the second stage is the actual phalloplasty. Well, the first stage, it was the preparation. It was a tube I was carrying about in my forearm for the new urethra, and the vaginectomy and the preparation of the scrotum. And in the second stage, we're doing the actual phalloplasty, meaning we're taking out the whole flap from my forearm together with this prepared urethra. The silicone tube is not required anymore. It's taken out, and it's going to be rolled together. It will also take one nerve. It's a superficial, like a nerve, like kind of a very, very superficial nerve for just touching.
Okay.
It's and that's why I don't really feel forearm now. I feel my forearm, but I don't feel when I touch. I don't feel it with my hand.
Can you put your arm closer to the camera? I want to see the
Sure.
scar. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They give you a superficial nerve so that you can feel what's in there. Is that why they do that?
They take this superficial nerve from the arm and leave it. They take it together with the skin.
Right. Okay.
Roll together, and that nerve they hook up with the nerve with one of the 2 nerves of the clitoris.
Got it.
So that I have sensation down there.
Excellent.
But because they took the nerve from my forearm,
Right.
when I touch with my other hand here, I don't feel it with my hand here, with my arm.
So they take
That's what
nerve to use to connect the penile spot to your clitoris, so that now you have a connection of feeling all the way across.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's what they do in the second surgery. And also they do the urethral hookup as well. So the one which was prepared for here, it is suited to the urethral lengthening, which was also prepared in the first stage, so that I can be standing up. But in order for that to heal, you get a catheter, urethral catheter, well, bladder catheter, but it goes from your bladder through your penis and outside, and there is a bag which you carry around for 13 days.
Okay.
And that's the time you also stay in the hospital.
Oh, you stay there for 13 days?
Yes. Germany is different there in this. I heard that in the States you only stay for like 1-2 days or so, and then you have to go home or hotel, and you always need somebody to care for you. Very inconvenient, very complicated,
No,
in my opinion.
it's not inconvenient. It's dangerous, and it's again
Dangerous.
the healthcare system of the United States is about money. The health
Right.
system in the Europe is about actually creating healthcare. To keep you in there for 13 days is very smart. You're going to have a lot of complications, possibly, whatever. It's dirty to go outside. This thing needs to stay clean. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
What they also do always when you are in the hospital, you get a catheter for in your vessel, in your vein.
Yeah.
So you get antibiotics intravenously.
Yeah.
So you get also maybe other medication.
Yeah, exactly.
So the second stage is the most complicated for the surgeons.
Okay.
Because first of all, it takes 8 hours in surgery.
Wow.
8 hours you lay there, because not only they are preparing a free transplantation, a free transplant, free meaning it goes completely off your one part of the body and it is going to be attached to your other part of the body. So that is complicated. You have to maintain the bloodstream in your hand. They are checking the bloodstream here before they completely cut it away. They check if there is blood coming on your fingertips. Sometimes it is not happening, so they're not allowed to detach it completely, and then they abort, basically. I don't know how often that happens, maybe very, very rarely.
Wow.
But it can happen.
So they don't want to take it off because you're not having feeling in your hand, so something's not happening right down here.
Yes.
So if they remove it, you could not have use of your hand, right?
Yes, exactly.
So they have to abort the whole process and start over.
Yes. They would then they would do it on the other hand, arm.
Okay.
So they would abort that one surgery. They would wake the patient up. They would explain what happened, and then you have to start at least with the tube.
Okay.
Because down there the preparation has been done, and that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that's one thing. It could happen just because you might not have enough veins here. See, so they're taking one vein, one nerve, and one arteria as well. But I'm not too sure about that. Just let's say they take some vessels and they take a nerve.
Okay.
That's why you have, I don't know if you can see, you have here also a scar.
Okay. You don't see.
This is because you can't see?
Nope.
Okay. You have a scar which is like this.
Yeah.
And then you have here a stripe.
Okay.
That stripe is because they also take the vein which goes further up.
Oh, okay.
It must be longer because they also have to connect it in your belly.
Right.
So they
let's see.
I can't. There is no scar, but I will just show you. Like here, you see no scar.
Yeah.
But my scar is here.
Okay.
And here.
Okay.
So here they open up because they'll have to go to underneath your belly and find two vessels. The vessel for bloodstream, like the arteria and the vein.
Right. And then they connect.
That's what they do.
So why do they connect that? So that you have blood flow going? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, sure. So that you have in your penis, you must have blood coming in and blood going out.
Right. That's right.
Right.
Does that help?
And
okay? So go on. Yeah. Go on.
That's what makes this very complicated.
Yeah.
The surgery and long. The nerve hookup, the actual nerve hookup, which I was concerned about. I asked like, oh, did you connect the nerve? Did it go right? And did it go well? The surgeon was like, forget the nerve. I mean, like, yes, it did. It's like, it's like really thick and you just sew it somehow and it's fine.
Wow.
But the actual work, and that's the microsurgery where they have those binoculars and complicated, really small, tiny instruments. That's when they sew the vessels.
Wow.
And they have to sew them as accurately.
Yes.
So that the blood flows,
Well, right. They have
That's complicated.
tiny little things. It's microsurgery. You're right. So they
Yeah,
have to connect them perfectly so the blood flows back in and out perfectly.
yeah.
Wow. So okay. So have you had that part done yet?
Yes, yes, I have done all the parts. So that's the second part. That's what makes it complicated, and that's why it's so long, 8 hours. The other part also in the same stage is the connection of the urethra, the new urethra,
Right.
which was here, and the prolonged urethra.
Okay.
The complications, which we weren't speaking about in the first chat,
Yeah.
the complications in the first surgery could be that the urethral lengthening doesn't stay closed. You could get fistulas or strictures there already.
Oh, wow.
It does happen.
It,
Didn't happen with me,
yeah.
but it happens. If this happens, you can't do the second stage before you didn't repair the
Of
first.
course.
Like you have to,
Right.
yeah, you have to make sure everything stays nice and clean and closed, and and you can pee.
How long is the process for them to know if everything is going fine, then they can take the next? That does that vary from person to person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is very individually.
Yeah.
Everybody heals differently, and in this moment, I would say, don't smoke if you do. That's the idea. That's the reason to quit smoking,
Right.
because smoking and wound healing, they don't really go well together.
That's right. Even for top surgery, they tell you not to smoke. It's just not
Yes.
for healing. In general, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You might even find surgeons who wouldn't perform the phalloplasty if you are a smoker.
Yeah. No, that's the same with top surgery back in the day. I don't know
Ah,
now, but they wouldn't perform it if you would not stop smoking for a certain amount of time because
yeah,
it can add to very bad complications with your surgery,
yeah,
especially the bottom.
exactly.
The bottom surgery is 100 million times more complicated than top surgery.
Yeah,
So you need to be
yeah,
on top of it. So wow. Okay.
absolutely.
So where are we now in the process?
So now, the complications, and then with the tube also, there could be complications that it's like not taken well with the body, or doesn't heal well. And you ask me, when do they know that everything is good and they can do the second stage?
Uh-huh.
Well, if you can pee normally, if there are no fistula,
Okay.
no strictures, and if here this part healed well,
Okay. Great.
so you can do the second stage. In the second stage, after the 8 hours, you get for 2 days into intensive care.
Okay.
Intensive care means you stay there in the first 24 hours. They check for every half hour, then every hour, and then every 2 hours for your pulse on the tip of the penis.
Right.
They have it's called I forgot. Like the instrument where they
Oh,
basically listen.
the sound is that
Ultrasound.
this
That's right.
get through the penis hole?
No, no. They do the ultrasound just on the penis tip. If this is your penis, just here. They make a marking,
Okay.
and always at the same spot where the vein basically goes. They come and listen, and they hear. You can also hear, as a patient, you can hear the pulse.
Wow. Oh, so you can hear the blood like pumping through the penis. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to cry. I'm not having a baby. I'm like,
It is like a birth, I'm telling you. It is.
oh, dude, that's
And they also
awesome.
what they also do is, if this is your penis, they push and then they let go. You see it's yellow meaning
Yeah.
blood is coming, getting away, and then coming back.
Right.
That's what they do.
Wow. That's like huge, dude. Like, wow. That's like a big deal. I feel so happy. I feel like I have
Yes. So, and yeah, after such a long surgery, it's not uncommon that you don't feel well. Like I was feeling like puking.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It was good, but they also give some medication against that. So also, you wake up with an arm in a gips because they have taken away your skin.
Right.
And they also put, instead of like on that, to cover the wound, they take superficial split skin, split thickness, thin graft.
Okay.
A split thickness skin
Okay.
graft. They take it from your leg.
Okay.
You can, like, if you want to imagine what it's like peeling a potato. They peel your leg. You're sleeping during that time.
I'm sorry. That's rude of me. I didn't mean that. Just like,
No problem, no problem. They do that. They take 2 stripes and they put it through like two walls.
Yeah.
Like 2 pressing, like it's a machine which is making a net out of it. Like they put it here
Yeah.
and roll it,
Yeah.
so it comes out as a net.
Wow.
And that's why my scar looks like a net.
Right. Is that's because it will hold on better if it's like that. Right? It will.
You do it so that you have a bigger area. You can stretch it better. And for example, in my case, I don't think you're gonna see, but I can try. Here, for example,
Yeah.
it didn't work out. It just slipped.
Oh.
So that's why you have a scar here.
Right.
Also,
Yeah.
no, that was the only part.
Okay.
Basically here,
Yeah.
it slipped up. So my body had to cover it with its own material.
Right.
And that skin, that net skin, it's there so that the material that my body makes has something to attach to.
Right. That's right.
That's what they do with burning, with like burns.
Yes. Right. Burn victims. That's what they do with burn victims. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
It's very, but actually, I want to tell you, your scar is healing great.
It is. Yes, I'm very happy. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that.
How long has it?
Yeah.
So when did you start this process? Oh.
So the first stage was in September 2018.
2018. So that's like 3 years ago, right?
Two and a half years ago. After that, the second stage was in May 2019.
Okay.
And
okay.
Yeah, and then after that, every next stage was about like 3 or 4 months later.
Okay, so the first initial stage is a lot longer between the length of surgeries. So
yes.
1, then you went 2. Now are you on 3?
No, I'm on the 5th because there are 5, and I'm through.
So now
Hopefully.
You're on the totally last stage of the surgery.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't want to. We're going to go now. We're going to leave it at that.
Sure.
It's going to be good for the next next talk, because I want everybody to put this in. It's a lot of information you're giving us, a lot of beautiful, amazing information. I don't see a lot of this information out there, Dimi. So really, I want to tell you again, it means a lot to me that you have the courage to talk about this and that you want to share your experience with other trans men. That is the whole point for these conversations, that we need to share experiences, and without any kind of judgment. Don't judge any of us. All of our choices are different, and that's why this conversation is so important. And I love you so much for being so open with me and with everyone listening.
No problem at all. Thank you, Buck, for the stage, for the audience, because yes, I'm just starting my English speaking Instagram and YouTube. And yes, I'm going to share this video on YouTube as well.
Excellent. Excellent. No, your English is amazing, my friend. So,
thanks.
Yeah, no, really it is. So thank you again for this. Let's talk later, and then we'll make another one for next Monday. So everyone take this in.
Yes.
Follow Dimi on, what is it, Tea Time here. You'll see it there.
Yes.
Tell us.
I will write. I'll just write one more time.
Yeah.
Tea Time. It's Tea Time _
Yeah, he's great. So Dimi is awesome. I've been really buddies with him for like 3 years or something. He's very smart, very focused, doesn't get involved in the bullshit of this community, is very focused on helping get to the next level. He's also a life coach now. So if anyone's
Yes, that's true.
kind of guidance, this guy is on top of the game, and he's a loving guy.
Thank you.
Has a big heart. He's a lover. He's not a hater or a fighter. He's a lover. That's
Thank you so much. That's really my mission in life coaching, to teach people, to show them how it's possible for everybody to love themselves and their bodies.
That's right. And that's why we're connected, brother. So that means a lot to me. You're a good guy. And so how we
Thank you so much.
pushing it forward, me and you together, we grab more guys. We start this new year. We're going to make change together. We're not going to do this separate shit anymore. Together, we're going to make change and make this a positive community. I promise you on that. Okay.
Together we are strong.
Right on, brother. Okay. Have a beautiful day. Everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, follow Dimi, please. Let's move forward. Let's create a new year, okay? Everyone, I love everybody. I do. I love everybody.
I love you too, Buck. Have a good day, Buck.